with Canada joining America into agreeing with tariffs, I think it was kind of cool to talk about Europe as well. Hey, welcome, future millionaires of the internet. My name is Roman, aka BizWiz, and I just wanted to talk a little bit more about Trump deals and tariffs and things coming to light with everything coming together towards the end of August, going into September. So, if you don't know, with Europe and America tariffs, they've been having a little bit going back and forth. This isn't just like a one country thing, it's a whole area of like arguments basically with tariff wars, everything being said. I mean, apparently Europe put a 250% tariff on American pharmaceuticals, and this was something that was very interesting to hear about, and I want to talk about it real quick just to go over why it was said and then what's happening now. So they put a 250% tariff on American pharmaceuticals because they wanted to be able to fight this tariff battle with America. And it seemed that America was relying on Europe as well for these products and goods heavily, as you know, as we all know, pharmaceuticals are very expensive. I think they're way more expensive in America than they need to be, but that's my opinion. I think some people might be able to agree. Let me know in the comments below. Are pharmaceuticals way too expensive, or are they actually cheap, or are they affordable? I personally think they're very expensive, these new drugs and everything, and they sell them at a very, very high cost, and they basically make the insurance pay it out for some reason. But once again, you pay a lot of money for the insurance. That's why they help pay for the pharmaceuticals. Still, they're very expensive, and I don't really like how much they charge, especially if it's supposed to be like life-saving medicine. I mean, shouldn't we try to find a way to make it affordable? Is there an affordable life-saving medicine? You know what? Probably, even if there was, it wouldn't be shown to the world. I mean, why would they? They don't make enough money off of it, right? It's just, that's how I would see it, right? You know, if you're not making enough money off of it, then you wouldn't sell it. At least not me. I'd just buy it out and then just not release it to the public, right? I don't know. But anyways, with all this money being made and whatnot, it would seem to me that there's just a lot of money being lost because they're arguing with each other about the tariffs. Recently, Trump and I forgot who it was. Let me look up this guy's name. He had a handshake deal, basically, with a European representative. I don't remember his name. And it seemed like everything was going towards a better path. But he was talking about how these pharmaceuticals were not covered in this handshake agreement about the tariffs, how they were reducing everything from 27% to 15%, which is what I remember. And from what I gathered, they were adding these 250% tariffs to a few of the goods, and Trump wasn't happy. So apparently they changed it, which I think awesome, cool. And if I didn't cover the tariff thing with Europe recently, basically the tariffs have been dropped from like basically 27 or 30% down to 15%, which I think is a win-win for everyone, because those tariffs means less pay from either side on these tariffs, on these products because of the tariffs. And that's a sweet sign of success to me. Trump and America signing with Europe and all the other countries. I mean, I talked about how Ireland was basically making billions of products of pharmaceuticals and shipping it to America before these tariffs were taken into effect. And so the fact that, Ireland's, we think of them as like potato farmers, but they were shipping billions of dollars worth of pharmaceuticals, creating like the highest grossing domestic exporting into America that they've ever seen in their country ever. So in those 3 months, I think they literally took over like last year entirely. So the fact that they were ramped up production that much, I think, is absolutely wild, and just shows how big the pharmaceutical market is within Europe. I mean, Ireland, I'm part Irish, but I know Ireland is not a big country within Europe. You know what I mean? And so overall, it's just a very interesting time we're living in, with everyone talking about the tariffs. And I just wanted to keep you all updated on it. Let me know what you guys think about the whole tariff thing. Do you think that Europe is actually taking it back and they've decided to come agree? Once again, I think I kind of explained it in the Mark Harney video, but I think it's easier to make friends than enemies. And when you butt heads and you just try to throw tariffs out on each other, nothing really gets solved. And the people that suffer the most are the people, literally. So it just makes sense that, if you guys come to an amicable deal with one another, that you guys should just honestly, just come together, spread light, figure out something that you guys can both agree on and work together on a deal. And then everyone can come home happy. Everyone comes home from the deal. The product isn't as expensive as it needs to be, and people that can afford it can buy it. You know what I mean? It sounds like the right thing to me, but everyone has different opinions, and some people think they can get away with more things than others, and either you get proven right or wrong. And when you get proven wrong, well, I guess you would have to favor more unlikable terms to your side of the deal. So anyways, that's about it for this video. I'll see you guys next time when something more interesting happens. And I think I do have another video, but it has nothing to do with the Trump and European conflict or Trump's tariffs in general. Take care. Peace.